We have Microsoft CTO Kevin Scott on stage, giving a lot of demos of ChatGPT 4.0. That is, of course, the new language model that ChatGPT OpenAI launched last year. That's the one that lets you have these sort of natural conversations. We're also looking, hey, friend of your show, Sal Khan from Khan Academy is also on stage talking about the tutoring benefits. We actually saw Mr. Khan last week also at the OpenAI and Google events as well. And this is really the big theme of this developers conference is giving developers the latest and greatest tools to run on Microsoft's Azure cloud. Like I've been saying for so long, that is where Microsoft sees the most financial benefit so far from all this artificial intelligence boom. These developers in the room right now, there are about 4,000 of them downstairs from where I'm sitting. They're the ones who are going to be using this technology, the kind of groundwork of these AI tools in order to make their own apps and stuff building off of these systems. So right now we're getting that example of what the Khan Academy vision is for that, and I'm sure people downstairs are going to be experimenting with more, Kelly.
I'm surprised, just a minor note, see, but it's interesting that, like you said, Sal Khan can show up at the Google event and the Microsoft event, and yeah, it's just, these are fierce competitors right now. We've talked about the gloves coming off in the AI wars, and yet, some of the same figures are showing up. I also thought it was interesting what Brent Thill said last hour, which is that in some ways Microsoft is happy to let the consumer pay for some of the compute power through these new laptops, as opposed to having everything done kind of back end in the cloud and being on their dime. And that is an interesting way they might be able to kind of come at this contra Google and Amazon.
That's one way to look at it, Kelly, but at the same time, the latest and greatest and the most powerful AI models, they still need to run in the cloud. So Kevin Scott, the CTO, who, again, you're seeing on stage there in the colorful shirt, he was talking about, yes, these models can run on the device. You don't need an internet connection for some of them, but they're not as capable even of what we saw from earlier versions of ChatGPT. So yes, that's true. Some of the cost does get offloaded to users, and of course, over time, more and more will be able to be done without the internet. But for the most part, the most powerful stuff still needs to happen in the cloud, and that is why Microsoft spends so much time talking about its Azure developer tools, the Azure cloud, how its cloud is capable of providing all these tools so all those developers in the room can go out there and make AI applications.
And apparently, if I heard yesterday's conversation correctly, it still needs to happen on a desktop or a laptop rather than the device that most people use most of the time, which is the phone. Am I right on that or not?
You are right, Tyler, and of course, Microsoft is kind of out of the smartphone game. They've tried experimenting years ago with Windows Phone. They've tried experimenting with some Android devices, not really working. And so that's why there's so much
Didn't they buy Nokia?
Pressure on Apple.
Didn't they buy Nokia?
They did buy Nokia, and that...
Oops.
They did, and then... Yeah, oops, and then Satya Nadella kind of erased that one. That was under the Ballmer regime. But let's fast forward to what we're going to expect to see from Apple, because that is a big one. We saw the Android vision for AI on the Android side, and we're going to find out in just a few weeks' time what that looks like on the iPhone. But that's really up to Apple. But again, we keep hearing there's reports that they're basically have a deal with OpenAI to provide some of that capability on the iPhone. So you're totally right that Microsoft doesn't make phones, and this is a PC-focused thing for now, but Nadella and his team have also said they expect this technology to be everywhere. So that's something to look forward to in just a couple weeks, Tyler.
All right, Steve, thank you very much. Steve reporting from Microsoft today.